Hi, first grade friends. This is Mrs. Maris, and I'm going over the last practice and homework pages in your workbooks that you guys have to finish for today. I know you can't see my face, but it's because I am really wanting to use the pen and show you guys how to work through each problem. And it's just a lot easier for me to use the pen without showing my face. So you can still hear my voice, but let's get down to it. I am on practice and homework lesson 6-7, which is on page 371. So I'll give you guys a second to get there. And I see on number 1, it says write the numbers. I see a picture or a model of sticks of 10 and some ones. And all they want you to do is count how many 10s, write it, count how many ones, write it, and then write the number, okay? So let me do the first one with you. Let's count how many groups of 10 we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 groups of 10. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 groups of 10 and 8 ones. Well, if we counted 9 groups of 10, that would be 90, and then counting on would give you 98. Remember, when we write this number, the first digit, the 9, the first digit shows you how many 10s the number has, and the second digit, this 8, shows you how many 1s the number has. So I'm going to let you guys try 2 and 3 on your own because it is the same as this. And let's go ahead and look at number 4 down here in the red box. It says draw a quick picture to show the number. Write how many 10s and 1s there are. Inez has 57 shells. Okay, so we're going to draw a quick picture for 57. So let's look. There's a 5 in the tens place, or the first digit. So I know my quick picture has to have 5 10s in it. So I'm going to draw that quick picture. And moving on to the second digit, it's a 7. So the 7 is in the ones place. That shows how many ones there are in that number. So let me draw a quick picture of 7 ones. And this shows 5 10s and 7 ones. Okay. So we drew a quick picture for 57 with 5 10s and 7 ones. So down here it says use words and pictures to show 59 and 95. So they want you to draw a quick picture for 59 and for 95. I want you guys to only focus on one number at a time. Don't try and do them both at the same time. That's too confusing. But you're going to use the same strategy that you just did in number 4 with Inez and her 57 shells. Draw a quick picture for 59 and then draw a quick picture for 95. If you want to do a challenge, you can try and stretch the words 59 and 95 and write them there, okay? But that is practice homework lesson 6.7. Mrs. Maris is going to move on to 6.8, which you guys can find on page 377 in your workbooks. It says, use cubes, so sticks of 10 and ones, to show the number 2 different ways. Draw both ways. Okay, so remember in this lesson, we did the easiest way, and then we would break down one group of 10 into 10 ones, okay? So let's start with the easiest way to show 62. What is the first digit? 6. So we know there's 6 10s in this number. So Mrs. Maris is going to draw a quick picture for 6 tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many ones? There's 2. So this is a quick picture for 62, and this would be the easiest way to do it. Now, another way that we can do it is we can draw 5 groups of 10, and then we could take this last group of 10, and we could put it into 10 ones, okay? So watch this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm not going to draw this last group of 10 as a stick. I'm going to draw it as 10 ones. So we have 50 here, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So that's that same stick, just in 10 ones. And then there's 2 more, 61, 62. So this is showing the same exact number, but we just took one group of 10 and we changed it into 10 ones. Remember, it is the same thing. One group of 10 or 10 ones gives you the same number. So I'm going to have you guys do number 2 for 38 on your own, using the same exact math strategy that we just did here together on number 1. And number 3 says, draw to show 55 3 different ways. So this one, they're asking for even more of a challenge, even more of brain stretching. My advice to you guys is use these 2 methods that we did up here. So do the easiest way, then trade one group of 10 for 10 ones. And then for the third way, trade 2 groups of 10 for 2 groups of 10 ones, okay? So it would be 20 ones. That's the way you can show 3 different ways. But I'm going to have you guys do that on your own because it is the same as these 2 up here, and I want you to grow your brains. Okay, Mrs. Maris is moving on. We've got 2 more practice pages to go. Our next page is page 383. It's practice and homework lesson 6.9, okay? So we're going to start here with number 1. And they're asking for us to use sticks of 10 and ones to show the number. Write the number. So we're going to draw a quick picture, and then we're going to write what number the quick picture is showing. It says 10 tens and 6 more. Well, if you guys remember, 10 tens is 100. But let's draw the quick picture for 10 tens, and then I'll have you count it with me to double check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is 10 tens. Count it with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So remember, 10 tens is 100. So 10 tens and 6 more. So we have 100. We're going to count on from 100, 6 more. Ready? 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. Okay? So the way we write the number 106 is a 1, a 0, and a 6. All right. Number 2 says 10 tens and 1 more. And number 3 says 10 tens and 10 more. I want you guys to try those 2 on your own. Remember, 10 tens is 100, and then you're going to count on from 100 for the ones. Number 4 says, solve to find the number of pens. Think. This key is helping us understand how to add how many of pens there are. So they're saying a pen just equals 1. And a box has 10 pens in it, okay? So we can think of this just like we do sticks of 10 and ones. The boxes are sticks of 10, and we're going to count them by tens. And the ones are just the pens. So count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So the boxes of pens are showing us 100. Let's count on from there because I see some more ones. So we have 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. So how many pens are there? There are 104 pens. Number 5 says, choose a number from 101 to 110. Write it. Draw a picture to show it as 10 tens and more. Okay, so what they want you to do is pick a number. After you pick your number, you're going to show it like this. You're going to draw a quick picture to show how many groups of 10 it has and how many ones, okay? So I'm going to have you guys pick that number on your own as your challenge problem. And you're going to do it very similar to how you did these up here. And we're going to move on to the fourth and final homework review page. It's on page 389. And I'm just going to get right to it. So, lesson 6.10, we're going to use sticks of 10 and ones to model the number and write the number. So, let's just go ahead and count these quick pictures. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is one group of 100. And 10 more? Well, what happens if we add 10 to 100? It would be 110. So, the way you write 110, if you did not remember, is with a 1, and a 0. Now, I want you guys to try these next two. Remember, when you're counting a quick picture, I want you to count the tens first and then the ones. So all you have to do is either count the sticks by 10, and then once you've got that, count on and add the ones, then you're going to write the number below, okay? Number 4 says, choose a way to solve. Draw or write to explain. Dave collects rocks. He makes 12 groups of 10 rocks and has none left over. How many rocks does Dave have? Okay, Mrs. Maris's favorite way to start solving these is to draw a quick picture. So they said Dave has 12 groups of 10. That means we're going to draw a group of 10 12 times. So let's draw and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I haven't drawn 12 yet, but I wanted to stop because I want to remind you guys that we know 100 is 10 groups of 10. So I only need to do 2 more to have 12 groups of 10. So I have 100, 110, 120. Now, does Dave have any left over? Well, it says 12 groups of 10 and none left over, so there are no ones. So our answer is Dave has 120 rocks. And your very last problem says choose a number from 111 to 120, write the number, and draw a picture to show it as tens and ones. So I'm going to have you guys do this one on your own as well. All they want you to do is pick a number, write that number, and draw a quick picture to show the number as tens and ones, okay? I hope you guys have success on your practice homework, and I will see you again later. Bye for now, first graders.